Jessica's not gigantic. I agree she poses big, so she does look wide. She's not gigantic. I would not use the word gigantic.
It's a term. That's a term. Yeah. That was a choice. Gigantic.
Yeah.
The second I sat down, Elmer jumped up and he went.
Oh no!
Oh, so no. Luckily, there's no valuables, but like from last week, where we did all of our like review, or not our review, our like top picks. I'm like, well, good thing I didn't need that anymore.
That's what he thought about your picks.
And they were dog shit. So it's fine. Like, it's fine. I did the worst out of everybody, and I don't know how I did.
You know, it's like I said yesterday. It's like,
oh, it's fun. I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's just something fun, and it's like, I don't think anyone really takes it personally, because as long as you can like explain your thought process, as opposed to just like, oh, I want so and so to win.
Hello. Do you guys hear me okay?
Oh yeah. You're crystal clear.
Crystal, I got a new webcam.
I know.
You got all the bougie stuff now.
I feel kind of exposed though, because you can like see like the laundry and stuff in the back.
That's why you're down here, so you can't see all my laundry would be like right there.
Yeah, you know, I maybe want to change this whole mic or this whole. I don't know. It's fine. It'll be fine for today.
You can throw your background. I'm not complaining, because like, look what I have behind me. But
I know. How did you blur your background?
Oh, it's in your settings. But I was going to
setting.
I was going to say you could just throw your backdrop behind you.
Backdrop.
I'm not saying go do it now. I'm just saying if it actually bothers you.
I think that's genius, actually.
Visual effects. Wait, guys. That's crazy. The blur is almost a little too excessive. Can you guys see the blur?
It makes you look like a miniature human for some
reason. Dude, yeah, like took my bun away too. All right, we're just leaving it.
It's okay. I leave it as is.
This makes my diet face looks extra hard with this.
You look beautiful. I love the hair. The hair is flowing.
Thanks. I'm flowing hard today, so I just left it down.
Guys, we've got some new presidents.
Dude, and a lot of UK
new presidents. We do.
Like, UK just took over.
I know. It's awesome. You know what my favorite thing about Rhea winning is, that's not physique related, is Eleni and I have always talked about this, and this isn't to say that like Sid didn't deserve every single Olympia she won, but I never felt like I related to her. Like, I would watch her train and just think, so I would hear so many times where she couldn't train too hard because she would get too big, and it reflected in her training. Meanwhile, like, I've watched Rhea just work her butt off for the past however long. Yeah. I've been following her for 6 years. I know it's longer than that. So it's just like so reinvigorating to be like, yeah, we can work our asses off. And
yes. Oh, totally. Yeah, it was like I think I said in a few podcasts ago, when I was working with Liv Roth and we were down at Labrada HQ. Liv got sick and she's like, hey, is it cool if Rhea takes you through a leg day? I'm like,
of course.
I'm not complaining. And it was so funny because I'm sitting there trying not to laugh on the hack squat because I'm like fighting for my life. And she's like, yes, one more. Like, so pleasant. Like, just like so pleasant.
She's from the UK.
Yes.
I think she's
I know she's from the UK, but I forget that she sounds like she's from the UK until she starts talking. And I'm like, oh, cute.
Like, I think she's the cutest person.
I think she's really going to be like a great ambassador for
completely.
So I'm excited. I'm super excited. I think Tanya is still coming. Maybe Tanya fell asleep.
Dude,
what do you think? Really hot take, or a new president re-elect in women's physique. What do you?
New president re-elect. I'm happy about it. I mean, I know I made the predictions we made, but But I do think Sarah was a little off, and then Natalia was just really, really on.
Yeah. Natalia.
So that coupled together, and they're really apples to oranges physiques, honest to God.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Or good
Good
night.
morning.
Good evening.
Good night.
Hers is good night.
Yeah, and it's hard because Natalia comes out there with just like these huge sweeping lats, and it's hard to take your eyes off of that, whereas Sarah doesn't quite have those lats. But there's something about how Sarah just like presents herself and just her overall like aesthetic that's so drawing. But like you said, it's like I'm glad I didn't have to judge that, because I would have been totally happy with either one of them.
Oh,
Two different
totally.
looks. It's two different looks.
I still just can't believe the improvements in Natalia's quads. Like, I was not ready for that.
She made improvements.
She made improvements. And that's what's hard about making these predictions. Because, like, when was the last time we saw a training video from Natalia?
Okay. That's something I want to bring up because
let's talk about it.
Because I have to give major props to people like Meg, Hunter is really good, Brianni is really good.
Yeah.
I can't think of a ton of figure ladies. I think the German ladies do good about sharing stuff, but for an industry where we're making a lot of noise for women to be given as much exposure, we need to be willing to make ourselves uncomfortable and bring exposure to us. So the ladies that are like sharing their entire prep, and don't get me wrong, I understand that like mentally you need to put yourself first, and if that means like going dark, then absolutely do it. But when we're arguing for more equality, like it really makes a difference. I think these new up and comers, like being so willing to be so transparent, because I mean Meg was showing check-ins like every other day.
Yeah, I love that.
I love it.
Brianni, and I know there's others too. I'm leaving some out, but I feel like in general, you try to make these predictions, and in women's physique and kind of figure too, it's hard to say because nobody's really showing, so you have to like based on hearsay and
yeah, but I know it's just predictions.
I mean, I don't think you need to share everything. You don't, if you really feel uncomfortable posting a check-in, you don't have to.
Exactly.
So I'm saying like when it comes to sharing our journeys, there's so many ways to go about it, right? Like they can just post about talking about training, show just video yourself training. It also works. You can just cover up yourself and train.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't. That's a really good point. Thank you, Tanya, for clarifying, because like I'm kind of the same way. I'm not necessarily like willing to put out check-in pictures like every other day, and it kind of depends on how you're feeling about yourself, but at least something to follow and create excitement.
Yeah,
I like a good old-fashioned check-in.
Yeah, sorry, Haley. Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Okay. No, I'm saying like there's so many things to post. Like there's I'm sure you have thoughts. Like I'm sure like they have thoughts.
I mean, I try to use this opportunity while I'm in shape a little bit better to like add educational content on top of my pictures. Like I look pretty cool right now, so it's like, okay, well, let's like capitalize, like let me grab the audience with like, oh, like here's her physique, but like, oh, she's actually saying something of value.
Yeah.
So,
and sometimes it doesn't even need to be of value. I think sometimes it just needs it can just be you. I think sometimes people get hung up on feeling like, well, how do I provide value? And I always go back to like, well, sometimes the value is just showing your journey.
Yeah, totally.
But I love your value add posts. They're always so smart and well done.
I try. I think the biggest thing that I try to is like putting things in layman's terms. There's nothing more I hate than a personal trainer or a healthcare provider that is throwing fancy anatomical terms. When I was a personal trainer, I worked at a gym with this kid, and that's all he would do is throw these fancy terms at his clients and like contraindicate himself in the process, but his clients like don't know any better. So they're like, wow, like he's using all these big words. He must be so smart.
Yeah. It always, my eyes start to glaze over when like people start doing that to me, and I'm just like, yep.
I got nothing. I don't know what you're saying.
Exactly. I think the true measure of being smart or being knowledgeable on a topic is being able to dumb it down for people who don't know anything about a topic. So I like to think someone's super, super smart once they're able to make complicated ideas simple. That's just me.
Can anyone hear my TV in the background?
Very, very lightly.
Maybe like a little bit.
Dude, I'm just trying to get my screen to not be as bright. It's okay. We're just gonna go with it. I need to go get a tan.
I like this top 6. Like, I agree with the judging.
I do.
Yeah.
Sorry, Harrison was watching the
Across
Olympia
all the
Recap while I was gone.
No, I was just saying, like, I agree with this top 6. It was a good top 6.
Absolutely. No, and I just, yeah, it was just super impressive. And again, very fair, and I really love that. Yeah, even Natalia's quads from the back. Yeah.
The depth of her lines on the top matches the
Reminds
bottom.
me of someone else here. Miss Haley.
I'm shy.
I'm Miss Haley.
It won't be like,
you know what?
5 years at least.
That is your Brazilian sister. You guys are separated at birth.
Haley's like, can I have some of those Brazilian genetics?
Yes.
I'll take some. I'll take some. I need like a sprinkle. But I will say, like, the more I'm putting on tissue for the off season, the more I'm like, well, maybe we're not super, super far off of like doing decent at least. Once you kind of look at these girls, because Natalia is not, she's really not the biggest girl. If you see her off stage, she looks massive. At all. Like, her muscle bellies are so nice, but as far as just like overall how big she is as a person, she's pretty petite. So
yeah, I've seen her in person.
Something to think about too for women's physique. I think a lot of people think you have to be like this mass monster looking girl. You really don't have to be.
No.
They just have crazy proportions. And her quads from the back are insane looking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm so impressed with her this year. I just like her overall look too.
When she was doing all her transitions and just turning to the side, you can see how like the glutes go like
the flicker.
Like
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I just actually posted on my story. My glutes are like fully like striated and in. So I like sat there in the mirror last night. You like that?
I did. I liked it a lot.
Morgan was like laying in bed. I'm like, Morgan, get out here. Look at this.
No, these are what the prep's about.
She like runs out and she's like, oh my God, it's so cute. She gets so excited. She's like, that's great. Like, you know, normal people would be like, okay, great. Like, and go back to bed. She's like just as excited as me that my glutes are flickering.
I'm excited about it.
I'm super stoked.
I do have a nitpicky thing about this pose, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I shouldn't really be nitpicky about because she's number 2 in the entire world. But, but just entertain me here. Do you think sometimes when she hits her back double, it feels awkward?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the way she hits it, like her wrists are like this. And I hate that.
I
hate it.
Yes.
I never noticed that, like, watching her, but
it's very like,
yeah, I feel like I don't have
it feels uncomfy.
I've sat there, like, hand therapy Lenny has sat there. I'm not sure if it's just her forearms are so short or the fact that she does start here and then opens up for like a second or what it is, but I'm the same way. I like
she brings them forward in the front double. She brings them more in and forward, but then in the back she does it like this, and I think it makes her biceps look bad.
Yeah.
And she's rotating almost forward, it looks like.
Yeah.
Being nitpicky, this is me.
No, I totally see what you're saying though.
But I saw her do that shit and I was like, does she Natalia or not Natalia, Sarah, like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know if I have to assume everything at this level is purposeful. So why? I love that pose on her too. The cute little model pose where she like sticks her little lats out. Not her little lats, but you know what I mean? Sticks her lats out and like does a cute little I love that. I'm gonna steal it. I'm stealing it.
Steal that.
See, she hits it with the front. And I love all these poses. These are apples to oranges poses though. It's like whether you like an apple pie that looks like this or like Natalia's. I love those poses though where she sticks her little Arms out. It's on.
Uh,
See, but she has extension there, and then she does that, and then she goes to 2.
I
Ooh.
probably grabbed a bad picture then, I guess. Sorry, guys.
yeah, maybe. But still.
No, she always
That's
gets
so
it.
pretty.
No, and I love that pose on her too.
Me too. And I think too, and this is her, I mean, that's her money. I love that side shot.
Oh, I
of her
love
quad.
these.
Yeah.
The floor work, it's just subtle floor work, but I love it.
And I think something going back to her side try that's super underrated is the mobility it takes to get that and hold that and not let your chest cave.
Oh, I know.
Me and I actually WhatsApp videoed Tanya. I was working on a super heavy and he's just all sorts of messed up and getting his mobility for his side tricep. And it sucks because he has such great hamstrings. So like he's so tight that he can't even rotate to show his hamstring drop in his side try. And so I like called Tanya. I'm like, I know this is not just soft tissue. This is structural. Like, what else do we need to do?
Oh, I love that you caught Tanya though.
I did. I was like, okay, it's 11 a.m. in Tanya time. I'm going to call Tanya. Hi, Tanya.
Yeah, I got a shock getting that call. I was like,
yeah, she's probably like this bitch. So that's literally me. I'm just going to randomly call you and be like, what are you doing?
As long as it's not an emergency, like hey, we're on the side of the road and
let me call Singapore. I'm on the side. I'm going to call out to Singapore. I'm on the side of the
logically, yes, Tanya should know that it's not for like an emergency if it's bit in a ring, but that's where my brain goes. I think of like, oh my God, like somebody's in trouble.
Yeah.
Superhero Haley pops out.
I mean, I would try. To get that car. I'll be there in 24 hours. Well, for you, it's going to be like 30 something hours.
Cross country drive. Jesus.
Literally all the way across country.
Why not? Right? You just drove from Kansas to Florida. Might as well just drive Florida to Washington.
What's another 10 hours?
All right. I thought Zama looked incredible too. I mean, yeah, she just, I think maybe a little bit on the upper body, but she looks amazing.
She was a huge standout for me. So between first and second, I can see why there's a discrepancy because Natalia was quite clear for me. In terms of, like I said, the lines are just deeper. She's got like a harder conditioning. Whereas when I compare that with Sarah, she's, she doesn't pop as well as Natalia, and rather like the lines are not as edged in. Like Natalia looks very, it pops, like not the big round muscle belly. It's kind of like 3D pop in your face, but just something about the lines and how everything sticks out to you. It's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. A very good look over there. I love Zama. Personally, I would have wanted Zama in second.
Yeah. I was
going in second. Yeah.
Especially with kind of the standard they're trying to set for, I feel like for just female body, like all divisions in general, with having like this very snatched waist, I feel like Zama's got that so well.
But you see, why I think Natalia still takes it, because Natalia came from figure. So you can, because, and this is so funny, I forgot to let you girls know. Just the hour before jumping on this pod, I was like watching the entire Friday finals with my mom. Like I took my laptop to her place and I was like, all right, sit down.
Here, Mom.
I want to know what you think. No, because I took her to the 2022 Olympia to watch. Like that was my first season when I did the Vegas Olympia Amateurs. And parents or Asian parents, because my mom is your typical Asian parent, who always will have something to comment about. So when I sit next to her in the audience, she would comment, like she would just blurt it out. And I'm like, shh, don't say that.
She wants to participate, Tanya.
She's a judge.
I was like, okay, if you want to, maybe you speak in Mandarin. Speak in Mandarin.
There you go. Get her a piece of paper. Get her a notebook.
Yes.
She can write it down.
No, but she was good.
God.
Like, it was fun watching it with her because every single person, she has very clear comments, and she's someone like she was, for every division she was able to rank your top 10 on her own. Yeah.
I need your mom to get with my mom.
She had like a 89% hit rate.
Wow. See,
That's
we
pretty
should have done.
good.
We should have done
She's
like
good.
my.
She's a very
Hey, mom.
observant person by nature, which was really
Uh-huh.
good to see. That's why like every show, like I would place bets with her. So last year's Olympia, when we were like looking between like
So fun.
Samson, Derek, and I think like who was the other? Hadi. And then
Mhm.
I told her, I said, okay, I said I was betting on somebody else, and she was like betting a different top three, and I said like if I win, you treat me to steak after my show,
Ooh.
and I said, and if
Love that.
you win, I will treat you. Yeah, I shouldn't have proposed that idea, to be honest, because she won. So
Oh,
Dang.
you can't be mad at
Tanya's
mom for doing that.
yeah, but it was
Yo,
fun, like watching with her. So what? So should we, anyways, back why I brought this up because she did point out and say like between Natalia and Zama,
Mhm.
like Zama's on the grainier end if you look at her lower posterior, and I think
Yeah.
Natalia being younger, you can see she's still got younger muscles, so there's a different kind of like fresh look.
Totally.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I like Zama in second. I would have wanted her in second. I guess maybe like,
That would have been a serious upset.
That would have been
I still would
wild.
have been here for it.
Yes, same.
I still would have been here for it.
But I have always like, I mean, freaking Zama. You look at her back, and it's just like, how can you not? Just
I know. I love that back shot on her so much.
no, and she was so feminine and graceful.
Mhm.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Her.
Yeah.
I do really like
Okay,
Brittany.
Brittany. My boyfriend always says Brittany reminds her of the female Ronnie Coleman. Just look at her structure.
Yes.
I think she was stunning.
Totally.
I do actually think Brittany's a little more streamlined than Zama, though. And I
Yes.
don't know. It's something about the waist to hip ratio. I think Brittany has a shorter waist torso.
Yeah.
very short
There's
torso.
something about it just looks more streamlined to me, top to bottom.
Mhm.
But it's such a marginal, like small difference. It looks more put together.
Yeah.
She really looks like a female Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah.
She looks like a doll.
Yes. Yeah. I'm looking at the top 6, and it seems it was pretty honestly unanimous for top, like for 1 through 6. Like all the judges kind of concurred with everyone's placings.
Mhm.
No, they did a good job this year, honestly.
Agreed.
Yeah, you know, that was
I
one
love
thing
that.
I talked about in the group chat too. Is like the judging was really being judged on your physique, like regardless
Not
God.
not your name, not who you were.
of
Yeah.
anything.
Thank
And
God.
I don't know if you guys saw, but like I don't really pay much attention to bikini, but I think it might have been upsetting that Laura Lee, who
It
won
was
that.
upset.
Second
it was a big upset.
call outs. Yeah. So
Given
and even
It's
the
okay.
chick who won seemed super shocked, which was cute. But
Correct
yeah,
me if
it
I'm
was
Was it
wrong.
Marine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Marine.
Yeah. I don't keep up with a bunch of those girls, but
Me neither.
if you get on like a TikTok, like they're on there for me.
What were you saying, Tanya?
No, correct me if I'm wrong, but I find this year it was quite clear in terms of like the judging what they wanted. Like they prioritized the proportions of the individual and then the conditioning and the size afterwards. Like it was quite clear that they wanted like a specific look for every single person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they stuck with it.
So.
And it was definitely like more shape that they wanted this year.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because correct me if I'm wrong, right? It's Steve. Right?
Steve.
That's the head judge. Who's
Well,
that?
like, for the ladies, it was Sandy.
Is that, aren't they all like multiple hit judges?
Okay. But there's always like a head guy, and you know how there's certain head guys where it's like sometimes I prioritize the mass monsters over the shapy boys.
Oh, this
And I
year
could
was
have
Steve?
sworn. That's what I was thinking. I was like, Steve is kind of a mass guy, but I don't think he was the one judging.
It was Sandy calling all the Sandy's voices.
Yeah.
Good. Sometimes my brain doesn't, it just hears things and it's like, I don't know who the hell that is, but we just roll with it.
Well,
But
Sandy
does no wrong.
Is a male.
I know what I said. I know what I
Well
said.
said.
Sometimes I don't pay attention if what even sounds feminine or masculine. I don't know. I don't know.
Yes.
I love
I
Sandy
just wonder.
though.
I'm just wondering what it would be like if like because I know like some of the men have had um one of the judges or like Sandy on their podcast before, and I wonder what if we did that. What if we one day had Sandy on the
Oh
pod?
yeah.
I don't think I'd
I'm
say
like,
a
let's
word.
not
I would
all
just
say
sit there and let
something
Sandy
wrong.
talk.
I'd just sit there and be like, I'd
Mhm.
probably no. I'd be
This would be
quiet.
like the quietest Eleni that we've seen if Sandy comes.
I would just sit
Hey,
here.
Sandy. I mean, I kind of when we were getting feedback, I kind of yapped her ear off, so I would probably nervous talk.
Oh God, somebody's got a fire alarm.
That's we're gonna.
It's not me.
It's
Not me.
Toast. It's Toast's fault. We'll see if it trips
okay.
again. Toast is still a menace, but we'll see. Yeah, I would probably nervous yap with Sandy on the podcast.
But that's how we get through this is we have you around Sandy
Yeah, it's
and we
better
just
than
make you
quiet.
just be at peace. It's okay. It's okay.
So I just sit here.
You're gonna
quietly.
see her again. You're gonna see her again. It's gonna be okay.
Okay,
But that
let
would
me
be
see if I
cool
can-
though.
Just rip it out of the wall.
I did
Yeah.
Sharonica so dirty in my life.
Yeah,
guys.
dude, I did. Did I do Sharonica dirty? Okay,
I
wait,
did.
Jessica, can you
Yeah, I
explain
did.
explain the breakdown? So me and Tanya tied.
You and Tanya ended up tying. That original chat GPT is wrong. So you had Sharonica in. You were only one off with Sharonica. You had her in 6th, and she was.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
look at that.
I had her in like
guys.
8th.
I just want to point out
Or worse.
Paula for president. I'm so glad I threw her in that top 10. Paula for president.
I did.
She was 9th.
You know what?
You
If I
did
wanted
too?
to compare, if I wanted to compare size wise, I would actually wanted to have seen like Paula next to Meg side by side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
I feel they're the most.
Honestly, yeah.
Eleni.
Let me see if I can figure this out. You guys,
It's
Just pull it off the wall. Just
yeah.
screw it.
Actually, I got one right
Wait,
here. That
I want you guys to remember it's on the ceiling, and I'm 5'2".
I don't think I have any fire alarms left in my house because I need
See,
to.
I'm jealous. This is apartment life. Hold, please.
Yeah, I have like 3 of them, but all you got to do is unscrew them just enough to where they don't work anymore, and then you just leave it on your wall.
You know what's funny though? Like I
did that.
don't think these noises affect guys as much somehow because like if I've turned on several podcasts and somebody will have a fire alarm chirping in the background and I can't listen to it. It's like when guys leave keys in the truck door and the door is open and it's just ding 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 ding. Like I can't deal with that. Am I the only one?
I notice it, but you're right though. Like it wouldn't bother me right now while we're all talking, but later listening back
Yeah, I'll
to
go and fix
us,
that.
I would then annoy me. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So for the viewers, yes, this is probably
Yeah, sorry. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I am thinking of
Jess is looking out for you. She doesn't want you to have to deal with the chirping.
But I agree. I could carry on conversation and be fine. I'm just like cringing for future me.
No, yeah, no. I'd be doing the same thing. Like, God damn it, Eleni, why didn't we tell you to just get up and just unscrew it off your wall for a second?
Like last week when I was afraid to tell you to switch to 5G, I'm just like, you know what? Actually, if I was a viewer, this would bug me. So,
No, it doesn't offend me.
perfect.
I pay all my bills, I promise. Now, if the quality of the things that I pay for suck, a little different. I'm trying.
Maybe someone was stealing your Wi-Fi. Anyway, yeah, I love Sharonica. I agree.
Yeah.
I was a little concerned watching the videos of her leading up to it that she would be a little downsized just compared to some of the other girls. But man, she just walks out and she just grabs.
She's so cute. I sound like a broken record, but we have so many cute, beautiful women in women's physique, and they're all so different. And I just love them all.
She was pretty. I think she wins with her shape. It's just
Mhm.
personally for me, I think she
Her
does
arms are
need more
great.
muscle overall. Like
Yeah.
She does.
mainly in the
She has
back
great arms.
and in the lower. Yeah, great arms. And
Then some
which
girls, they have
actually
great
really-
backs and they need more arms.
Yeah,
It's the way
and
the
just
cookie
like a
crumbles.
little bit more lower body. I think she could
Yeah.
use more lower body. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
because you see, she's so lanky as a person. So if she doesn't fill those up, she's gonna look like that.
Mm-hmm.
She has long quad insertions too, so it's probably going to take her a second to kind of get them to look bubbly. Like she's just not going to have a bubbly quad like Natalia is going to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Due to just genetics insertions.
Mhm.
But it'll still be beautiful.
Yeah, she'll be
That's
fine.
the
She's got that
that's
small
the
waist.
beauty.
I know, teeny, itty bitty waist.
Now let us all admire that entire posterior chain here.
I know.
I was okay. I'm looking at her glutes, guys.
Right.
I'm looking rock solid. I love women's physique. How can you not? This is this is great.
So it was so funny because this is my mom's favorite division. When I brought
Well,
her to watch the Olympia. So afterwards I asked her, I said, so what's your favorite one to watch? And she said like she honestly said what was women's physique and fitness. And then it was men's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said, why?
does she like
And she-
routines?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She likes the routines. So I was like, women's physique, but
Well,
she likes
physique
the
is a routine.
because you get to do the routine, but it's
Yeah, you
not
will.
like freaky big muscles like bodybuilding.
No, this
You
is
know?
the most, I think, tried and true to what bodybuilding started for women. The most adjacent class to that is going to be women's physique.
Yeah.
If you like the OG women's bodybuilding type of look,
Right.
this
Yeah.
is the
And then
closest you're going to get to it.
so for men, and her favorite was classic, and
Makes
then
sense.
open
Mm-hmm.
for
Oh,
that
yeah.
same reason. Yeah.
I prefer
And
Pretty boys and then the big boys.
asked me, why don't you? She's like, why don't you get to do all that? And I was like, I don't know.
She will,
I
don't
just,
worry.
I
She's
don't
coming,
know,
mama. She's coming. Give her a few years.
man.
You're going to outgrow
I-
figure. Don't even worry about it.
I was curious because I was like, that's odd that you're asking me that because when I started the sport, she was like, I don't like all that muscle.
Oh.
That one of
Oh.
those.
Well,
You
now
know
it's just
what,
normal.
You know
She's
what,
been
though?
looking at you, and it's normal now.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
it's kind of like when I first got started, I thought figure was like, I thought those girls were huge, or that was too big. And now it's like, I want to be like women's bodybuilder size, you know?
No,
Kinda like when
honest
you're
to God.
like you start following some girls like as you're getting into it and you're like, oh my God, that's goals. And
Right. Yeah.
at this point you're like, wait, she's kind of small. I think I want to be bigger than her. It's all right.
That's the shoes I'm kind of in right now. Like I get more and more people asking me like, would you move up to women's bodybuilding someday? And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, well, if my body
It
wants to
grows
do
that
that, I was
way,
like,
right?
absolutely. But
Yeah.
we're kind of jumping, we're putting the cart before the horse here. But if I ever, yeah, absolutely. And it is crazy when you start thinking about girls that you've followed maybe for a long time that were ahead of you, and now you feel like you're kind of like catching up almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like you don't see them as big anymore.
Yeah.
But that's kind of fun. It's kind of fun.
And I don't mean that in like a toxic, like I'm
Yeah.
bigger than
No.
you,
But you
but
never
just like,
think you can get there, you know?
yeah, because like I remember, I've said this plenty of times. Like I remember thinking Dana Lynn Bailey, I was like, oh, I could never be that big. She looks so amazing. And now, like,
Yeah.
granted, she's downsized, but it doesn't feel as
We're all
Unattainable.
larger than her. I guarantee it.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, no, she was unattainable to me. I never thought I could look like that. So that's why
yeah,
it's very cute. Sometimes I look at my own check-in stuff and I'm like, I would never thought I could have even achieved where I've gotten to.
yeah,
So just think about what another like 10 years or something could do. Like we could all do it,
yeah,
you know, given some days the body dysmorphia hits just right and you feel like you're at square one again. But the overarching theme is like, if you stick with it long enough, like you really can look like these girls. It's just you got to do it.
Just takes time.
It takes time. It takes time. And a lot of these people would just quit before they even give themselves a chance.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting too. Like I kind of alluded to this in the group chat, but I feel like I'm finally at the point where I've been in this long enough that like you see people come and go, you know, like
Yes. Yeah.
amateurs thinking like I'm going to turn pro, and then they do one pro show and they decide they don't actually want to turn pro, and whatever the reason is, that's totally fine. I'm not like
Oh, it's valid.
At all. But it kind of makes you realize, like, shit, I have been in this like a long time. I have stuck with it. I have kept improving, and I think some people, if they truly want it and they truly love it, if you just stick with it, then
Yeah.
but it's not going to happen.
What I just think is that in the end, whether you compete, and I don't say that if they stop means they didn't compete for the right reasons,
Right.
but if you jump into competing for the right reasons and you love the sport for what it is, whether you are competing or not, the only way to tell if a person is along those lines is time.
Mm-hmm.
Time will tell you if someone loves the sport for what it is.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of people do it for vanity's sake and attention. And for
And
external validation.
I mentioned this before you hopped on, Tanya, but one thing that I really love about Rhea is, like, I remember when I was first getting started in figure 5 or 6 years ago, like, I just saw her working her ass off. Like, she's probably the one who inspired me to just like fall in love with like deadlifting heavy and hard,
Oh yeah.
and you've seen her improve year after year after year after year, so it's like, it's just, proof is in the pudding right there. Like, if you just train hard, like, not saying I'm ever going to look like Rhea, but
you never know. And you're right. I've been following her for a long time. So it's nice to see somebody win.
Yeah.
When she's been like just humbly working for us for so long.
Yeah.
And overarching, that's always everyone's goal, right?
The reason I think about Rhea is that she has been on different extremes in the Olympia.
Mm-hmm.
She has not placed before. She has been like second callouts. She has been higher up in the callouts. She has been knocked back down, and she goes back up, and she's still there.
She comes back.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
But nobody's gonna talk about that now. Now that she's won, it's like, oh well, number one, like, people don't talk about all the other times you missed.
Yep.
Yeah.
After you win.
Nana caught us all off guard.
Sorry, I
really,
I completely overlooked this one, and she's phenomenal.
Her
That's my fault. She's beautiful.
This one shot is great.
Her back shot's beautiful too. Like, I love the way her lats insert. Her glutes are beautiful. Like, this is oopsies on me part.
Her and Yvonne really impressed me as well.
Yeah, no, those two girls, absolutely.
She's got a very, like, her own shape is very unique.
That's a beautiful shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like she has a very classic look. Okay, I would say someone that I would have loved to see compare with her is Brooke, because they're very similar structurally. I say they're very classic. Yeah,
wasn't even there.
I feel like she has quite a bit more density than Brooke.
She definitely has more muscle. What I'm just saying is structurally. Yeah,
I could see that. Where
I like her better than Brooke.
Theoretical question:
same.
Where would you have placed Brooke and Rachel in this lineup?
Brooke's gonna be like bottom of the barrel, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I don't know. Bottom of the barrel.
Brooke's gonna be
bottom of the top,
like
16th. Oh yeah,
like bottom.
No.
You know what? I think
maybe not bottom. Maybe like 13.
Okay.
I find that Rachel is still interchangeable with Zama.
Oh,
I think it should have been a third or fourth. I think a fourth.
I still would have placed her similar. I would have placed her like 6th, 7th.
Okay.
Personally. But obviously, I was the biggest loser, so maybe listen to Tanya. Listen to Tanya. Tanya's probably more accurate. This is just me speaking out my butthole right now. This is just me saying, personally, I would put Rachel in 6th.
We all have
opinions. This whole
have
prediction thing was so fun that I was just thinking to myself, like, damn it, why can't we do that for the Arnolds as well?
I didn't realize
you can do it for every show.
I didn't realize how competitive I was until like Friday night, and I was just like, I wonder how I did.
No, it's fun. It's fun. There's my angel. She just needs more arms, man. Arms and shoulders from the front.
Yeah.
A little more lat. The back shot's still great, though. I still have no issues with that back shot.
Yep.
See, because with her, like all the muscle is concentrated in the center. That's why it makes the peripheries look a little bit empty.
Mm-hmm. She just has
That's
limbs
why I
to
always
fill
say
up.
arms. That's why I always say arms, girls, arms.
But
Well,
you
I'm
know,
training them for you.
she really did do
She
everything.
changed a lot, Will, with the whole upper
Yeah.
body. Yeah.
Atlanta. So just imagine, like, next
She
year.
just got back to women's physique. Like,
Yeah.
she can pack on tissue
Yep.
very, I don't want to say easily to discredit or anything, but she
Right.
packs on tissue very nicely and relatively easily. Her upper body
Yeah.
grows.
Yep.
It's just not had enough time yet back in it.
Like, you gotta give her like so much credit, right? Because looking at the lineup, and she's like already one of the bigger girls.
Oh yeah.
And she always has such poise, and she's always like peaked well. She's got like this polish. Her posing is always beautiful. So it's just a matter of time.
Conditioning's there.
Yep.
Like she can achieve the conditioning you need. So it's a matter of time.
Gosh, guys, I feel bad. I kicked Eleni out. I didn't think it was gonna. I thought she could just pop it off the wall. Should I text her?
How long has she been gone?
It's been a minute.
Like 10 minutes.
Oh, there. Okay.
I'm sorry.
phew.
Oh,
You guys are in my ear. It's the problem
Oh.
is you can't pop this off the wall. And I took the battery out and I reset it. There it is. I've literally
I
went
didn't
and
hear
turned
it.
off the breaker.
No,
it's
don't do that.
it's there.
Maybe just
I've-
maybe just mute yourself in between.
I'm so
raise your hand before you talk. And we'll mute you.
I hate technology. Like smoke alarms are dumb. I'm literally about to just wire cutter it off and just like have
No,
it
don't do
there.
that. Don't do that.
I'm going to, and maintenance is going to look at me. See, there it is.
We can withstand
Well,
it. Brief.
actually, yeah, you could, and then just tell them, hey, I'm going through a hard time right now, and that was just gonna be my 13th reason, so I had to. I couldn't sleep.
I left my homeboy maintenance guy a voicemail. He's probably still sleeping. It's fine.
It always is the most inconvenient of times. Like a fire alarm will not die in the middle of the day. It's always the middle of the night.
Yeah. I don't know how Morgan hasn't woken up yet because I've like blared this thing and I'm like, she's fine now. But yeah, I loved Meg's look. That was just beautiful. I don't know if they didn't bring her in as tight. Or again, I don't know if it was the live feed or what, but I think she looked incredible regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, this is the best I think she could have been for this season.
Easily.
No notes.
No
notes.
No,
she's going to be so good by next year.
Yeah. And it's going to be insane. Absolutely insane.
And we're back to Paula.
Paula, Eleni, I know she's your girl. Paula is an absolute freak.
Yeah,
but
she's a unit.
I want to see.
I don't like that back shot.
I want to see her.
I don't like that back double.
I want to see her be a freak in bodybuilding.
Yeah,
is my only
thing.
thing.
When she stands out there, like I see that I can see how she still fits women's physique, but like just standing there, she's still like taking up so much stage space.
Yeah,
there's so much stage space.
She's got limbs. She's got lots of limb.
I see the same thing that we saw with Sarah with her forearms and her hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea why. If it's like short forearms or what, but
I think this baby's got limbs. I think she's got limbs though, so I think she's just doing it.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that her back needs to come up a little bit more for that back shot.
Sure.
It does. It does. She's definitely still women's physique. Honestly, after seeing her in this lineup, she's still women's physique to me.
No, I agree. She's definitely like not ready for bodybuilding yet. I
don't think she's very proportional.
Think about it this way, I guess. It took her a lot of shows to get her qualification, and she was always right there in the mix, like third, fourth, second. So to me, that's kind of like
a sign.
She's great, but when I envision women's physique, I don't envision her.
Yeah. I hear you.
Me
I
neither.
don't mean that like
Yeah.
condescendingly, just that like, we say this all the time, apples to oranges.
She's not my apple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just not.
Well,
But she's a really good orange.
Exactly. She's a
obviously,
great
I
orange.
yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, like what I brought up in the group chat, like there is an aesthetic for every division. So, like for our audience, it's like asking Derek Lunsford to come to Classic. Derek is aesthetic, but he is not the aesthetic that they want for Classic,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. So with Paula, I don't know about her peaking, and I wonder if they brought her in on the flatter side ish, or it's just maybe yeah, and maybe yeah, probably right, just so that she could fit the class. But you see,
Yeah.
I to a certain extent, I think individuals like that look good when they are full and freaky. So,
Mhm.
so that would then again like goes back to Jess's point that maybe it's better if she moved up, because look, she does need to bring up. If you ask me, not just the whole back, but her whole upper body in general, especially if the arms are shorter, and then you don't want that to be in something glaring. And of course, I mean this in a very like just good feedback, constructive feedback. So I don't ever mean any of these things in a condescending manner, because look, these
Right.
people are Olympians at the end of the day, and the four of us are not. So for
Yep.
her, yeah, but she does need to bring up the whole upper body. But you see, the problem here is if she does bring that up, she would not fit the class.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, no, it's what, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
But when
And I agree.
and like when I see a freak, like, I mean, freak to me
Yeah.
is very. I would love to be called a freak. Unfortunately, I'm not one, but to me, freak is like a compliment. Like
Yeah.
We're all freaks to
the
me.
conditioning and the hardness and the graininess is just
I think she's suited for women's
Wild.
bodybuilding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too.
She's just obviously in that weird in between right now, I think.
yeah. If she was like 4 inches shorter, it wouldn't. I don't think it would be as much of a question. But when your frame is that much bigger to fill out,
What are we doing?
That frog pose, yo.
Sarah hits a frog.
yeah,
She
it
does a
works.
frog.
It works.
And it looks good, and like I'm so
Oh,
scared
yeah.
to try that.
Can you please? I just want to see it like peak off season. Haley just hit.
I think I hit it kind of I think I did hit it kind of impressed. I look back at picture, I'm like, why are you squatting so much? You don't remember why. You just do weird shit when you're taking some of those check-ins sometimes. I'm trying to look leaner.
I think
Squat a little more.
Exactly.
I think Yvonne was my favorite. Like, oh shit, who's this?
Oh, she's
Yeah.
so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that the ab thigh. Was she a little bicep? It's so classic.
I know.
bodybuilding.
I love that. I love that so much.
That's a pretty
She's
pose on her
actually
too.
very balanced though. She is at a point with her physique where everything I find is you can actually say that it's they're very equally matched. Like
Did you just read? Did you read her caption? She had some crazy medical condition.
Oh wow.
No, I'm so bad. What? Give me a synopsis.
I was diagnosed. Okay, let you read.
Sorry, I'll read myself.
Wow. What could that be though?
Interesting. I wonder what that could have been if it was like not like Guillain-Barré. If it was like Guillain-Barré, she would be in the hospital. Like, but I wonder what it was from a musculoskeletal standpoint.
Mhm.
Still looks great.
Beautiful. I think since I do have such a figure bias, since she's not huge and she kind of has like a figure shape, that's probably why I was so like impressed by her.
Yeah, to a degree. I think she
I'm
has.
not calling her figure. I'm just
I know what you're talking about though. And usually it's the girls who have their glutes insert a certain way into their hips that kind of give them that little where you see that glute from the front when they hit those front shots. I think kind of almost give them a little figure look.
Okay.
I don't know how else to kind of describe that, but the girls whose waist taper in kind of like hers do,
Yeah.
it's a really pretty look.
It's probably just because their front shot is so like pretty, and figure we're so used to like judging front shots. So.
Yeah. Because honestly, that's usually the worst shot for women's physique is that front relaxed shot.
Mm-hmm.
And hers is still really pretty and aesthetically.
Yeah.
It looks worse the bigger you get for some reason. And she keeps it with her ankles touching too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why she does that, but
I like it.
regardless, it looks beautiful. And she has a great set of abs, tiny waist. So
Crazy.
abs really
I
make a
tried-
difference in women's physique too.
I try to find anything that would explain her medical stuff. The only thing I found was somebody with the same name that passed away from a brain tumor in January of 2021. So
Wow.
it is not released what happened
Not
to her.
helpful.
Do you ladies have time to go through figure, or do we want to do a separate one maybe tomorrow for figure?
I'm cool with either.
Up to you guys.
I'm fine with either, but
Yeah, we
can
can
do
keep cruising.
We need to figure we're here. We're here.
Yeah, we're here.
Let me see the figure.
I'm queer. I'm ready. Let's go.
so before we get started, does anyone have any grievances they would like to air?
Any
What?
what?
grievances.
Any grievances?
Oh man.
About figure?
Yeah.
I regret not putting Denise up higher. I regret kicking out Erica. I am full of regret. I'm full of regret. You know, hey, you know what? Shout out to Erica for letting me have my moment at Sasquatch, because I think if she showed up for Sasquatch, they would have been like, okay, you cute little baby pro, get out of that final call out.
I will say, kind of along the lines of what I said about Paula, not resonating women's physique. When I look at Erica, I love her physique. Let me bring her up. Sorry. I love this physique. And she's always so polished. She's always so well conditioned, beautiful lines through her quads. But I think, like, again, when I think of figure, I don't necessarily picture her. And I think it's because she's kind of narrow through her clavicles. So she can only get so wide, and her quads are already very nice quads.
So this is going to be like a toss-up for discussion. Why I say that? Because my mom said the same thing earlier as well. So because when Erica walked out, she was like, Erica was peeled inside out. Like her separation was great. She was hard. If you look at finals videos, like the muscle separation was really good. Honestly, beats quite a few of some of the girls in the top 6 in terms of like the actual muscle separation. The pictures do not do her justice. You have to watch the live stream in finals to go and see that. Because when she turned me on, like you look at the whole back and everything, the separation was really good. The only thing that my mom also said, like structurally, she's very different from what your typical like figure look would be.
Yeah.
And so Jessica, leave these side shots here. It's just nice. It leads to my next point that my
I
mom
love
brought
that
up.
though.
And just for the audience to understand, I understand that they always say when you're going for a bodybuilding show, don't let your mom hype you up, don't let your boyfriend hype you up. At least listen to your coach, and respectfully, I would listen to my mom. Like honestly, okay, because she said here, Erica could do wellness. She's better off in wellness.
I mean, even, Justin was talking about this a couple weeks ago. A lot of these figure girls, if they just go and hit a front double by, like they would be women's physique. And I think, she'd have to bring up her arms and her upper body a little bit, but I could see her doing really well as a women's physique competitor too, if she wanted to.
I will say, when I saw her at Triple O, I was there in person. When I saw her come out, her quads immediately stole the show. And at the Olympia, I didn't feel like her quads immediately stole the show. And I don't think her quads are too big. I just think since she doesn't have a little waist and she is narrow through the collarbone and can only get like so wide through her front lat and her delt, it just doesn't quite create that figure look that you come to mind when you think about figure.
I need her to hit a bunch of different poses.
Yeah.
You know, because she could
Erica,
probably
can
do.
you
She just
just
looks a
come
little
on?
awkward.
Come on the podcast. Let's have you hit wellness. Let's have you hit women's physique.
Yeah.
Let's have you do all of it and see what we all decide.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh no.
We'll figure it out for you.
Okay.
Okay, so interesting. Rate
Just
like,
great.
Ree was a 1 point difference.
There she is.
Mm-hmm. I saw
Miss
that.
America.
And again, I'm sorry to bring up my mom, but I watched the top
Oh,
four
we love
and
your mom.
I didn't tell her the placings on purpose because I wanted to know what she thought, whether she would have picked Rhea or Lola.
Pop quiz.
And my mom likes Lola, but she said Rhea would have
I
won
like Lola.
if the judges won because she said she said Lola is Miss Freak Factor at the end of the day. She's Miss Freak Factor, and the only thing that she could really point out between the both of them was Lola's calves are just.
You know, I keep hearing people saying, "Oh, Lola," because of the calves, and it's like, guys.
Did you guys hear the announcers talking about
Imagine.
calves? I wanted to turn it into a drinking game if I was a drinker.
I will say
I think that's so fun, and I'm not a drinker. Maybe we can do like shots of apple cider vinegar
Yeah.
I do think
or something to make a game out of that.
People that were there, I feel it was very split pretty evenly 50-50 Lola to Rhea. And I do think maybe it just kind of comes down to a personal thing. Personally, I prefer how Rhea has a little bit more of that classical V taper with like the wider front lat and the fuller legs. To me, that's a little more freaky than Lola, honestly.
Okay.
But
I like her presentation better.
How about that suit placement, Haley?
I love that. You know, I eat that up. Hike it up to your chin. I love it.
So to me,
I
like,
love it.
what I just mean is sort of like the bubbliness through like the lat and the delt as opposed to like Lola and more sweeping quads. That was what I
like the higher chest.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I just think I like the presentation better too. She's very classic almost in her presentation too versus Lola.
Yeah.
I do honestly still have to commend. I feel like Jessica brought her waist in significantly more than last year. I don't know if I'm just seeing things or what, but I feel like she just looked significantly more streamlined figure versus just freaky.
Yeah, no,
there's still a freak factor, but it's very more streamlined.
I thought this was a good look.
Torso so long.
Honestly.
Yeah,
she has a very long torso.
At least when you put him next to the other girls, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah. I feel like it makes her look like she's taller than she is. Like she's not a very big person.
Yeah.
God,
and it's really her proportions.
It's so ironic I have the bun in because I saw her come out with this bun and I was like, I hate that bun look. I hate that hairstyle.
Oh, I like it.
I'm not a fan. I think it's nice because, yes, I do. I'm strong about that. I think it's nice because it keeps your hair out of your face, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan for it for the stage.
I don't like it for figure.
Look,
I like all the ladies to have their hair down. Sorry.
We have her hairstyle, and then we have
or like a Brady action or something. Like it's got to be kind of down in a way, like no tuck away in a bun, you know.
Well,
we have a giant bun up there, and then we have Oksana.
Jess is the only one I'll allow to it.
Yeah, Oksana's hair was pretty wild. That was some hair.
I like Oksana's hair, honestly, but it kind of reminded me of how I wore mine in 2008, so that's probably why.
She just looked like she was at the club. Yep, she's at the club before she stepped on stage.
So, okay,
someone refresh my memory. Do we have a picture?
We gotta see that photo of you with your hair.
Oh yeah, I'll find it. Let's talk about the press conference
for the girls.
Oh yeah. Personally, I think Jessica gets a lot of hate because she doesn't really portray herself in the nicest light, to be honest with you. But personally, I didn't really have any
I didn't
problem.
really have an issue with it. Like I did when you mentioned in the chat that she puts herself in that position because of the way but the thing is that she's never really stood out that way to me. I rather like maybe she is the way that she comes across, but it still gives me a very harmless vibe.
The thing is,
Yeah.
like, I mean, look at how Nick Walker talks about himself. Women are allowed to stand up for ourselves and have confidence in what we're going to bring to stage. Like, honestly, the only problem I had with that entire conversation between her and Missy was that Missy made it very personal, whereas Jessica
Yeah.
was just approaching it with, I'm confident, I'm bringing my best package, that title is mine. And you know what? She's been second and won 30 pro shows. Like, she does still deserve respect.
Yeah, she earned her stripes. She
Yeah.
earned a ton of stripes.
So I'm all for some friendly banter, and I think it's good for the division to create some hype and excitement because, you know, now they created this Jessica versus Missy rivalry, kind of like they did the Nick versus Blessing rivalry. I think it's great, but I think like amongst women, like we can be a little kinder about it.
Classy. We can be classy
Well, I
about
think
it. Like
she could have.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Like she could say, like, "Hey, I think I'm going to beat you," but we don't need to bring in like, "Well, it's because you Photoshop your photos." And
Missy had to have hired like a PI to dig up that information. That's like getting dirt on somebody you want to sue. Like, what dirt can you find on this person? Because
it does give the vibe that we stalked our competitors before we got there.
I'll be honest, when I watched that, like, I was like taken aback. But personally, if someone said that to me, I would have laughed.
I love the TI. I do.
I think Goop did a thing on her. It was like what, 2022, 2023. It was a while back.
It was quite far back.
But you know what? Like, I feel like I remember her like apologizing, and it's kind of like it's water under
She
the
did.
bridge.
She made an apology video and she owned it.
Did she really?
And then moved on.
Okay.
Yeah. So that honestly, I was Switzerland between like Jessica and Missy. I wasn't necessarily a fan of either one of them, and Missy kind of made me have the ick towards Missy after that, to be honest with you. And I know that's a personal thing. I know there's a lot of guys that like loved that Missy just like went in for it.
Yeah,
they love it.
The
boys love that shit.
Really were like all out with her was mean, like the fans who were all out with placing her higher were like mainly the guys, my guy friends, from what I know.
Honestly, yes. The men love Missy. She has a good following with the men. I don't know what it is. But they really underestimate. They just really think that fitness girls transition super well. They're like, well, she won in fitness. So she's gonna. I was like, it's a different ball.
Totally different. Yeah.
The density is so different.
Athletic muscle versus like, again, bodybuilding, like mature like muscle like that. It's so different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe they were just thinking like she's a previous winner. So like,
yeah.
I mean,
she's blonde. We love that.
She's blonde.
We love that.
I understand that the mandatories are very similar, but it's like by that logic, if just because like she won in an athletic division, it makes her like easy to win in figure. Then by that logic, I would just say that, all right, does that mean a gymnast can come and win in fitness?
Honestly,
right?
Probably.
Well, guys, plot twist. That is my next endeavor. Just kidding.
Gonna tear an ACL,
totally just
girl.
kidding.
We're not doing that.
I'm gonna fling myself in the air. I can walk on my hands. I can do a front handspring. I'm gonna do all of it. Be ready.
You want to pull your hamstring live?
Yes, and then ruin my back. Tanya would be watching and be like, "Oh no."
I think I would honestly be so nervous if any of you girls did fitness and you wanted to get up there and like do all that little jumping around and be like, oh my god.
I know.
It's like anything's gonna happen right now.
I'd be so nervous, guys. You give me a heart attack. I can go and watch you do a little front lap sprint. That's about it. I can't watch you do anything else up there.
God, I just want to
bring up something about the press conference.
So beautiful.
I just want to be Lola.
Go ahead, Tanya.
No, I did want to bring something about the press conference. I find that we can all be like constructive at a press conference.
Yeah.
Like it's like, let's say I'm critiquing like Jessica's physique or like any one of us here. and let's say I'm trying to give like Elaine feedback, and I'm saying like, okay, like I would put it across and say Elaine needs to bring up this and that, and why I think so, and that's why maybe I don't think she could place ahead of me if I was in a press conference, but it's very different from saying that versus you look like shit.
You look gigantic.
I would literally be like, okay, Tanya, you're right. I don't want to fight.
No, but what I'm saying is like it's the way you put across like being constructive versus personal.
Yeah,
Totally.
Like the boys
And I
are really
don't know,
good at doing that. Honestly,
Jessica did not look huge. Like she looked more streamlined figure.
when she chose the word gigantic, I was confused because I was like, Jessica's not gigantic. I agree she poses big, so she does look wide. She's not gigantic. I would not use the word gigantic.
it's a term. That's a term. That was a choice. Gigantic.
If they look gigantic. Anyway.
About probably $140 on stage, but okay.
Yeah.
That's a good size figure girl, but like, come on now.
Yeah.
Gigantic.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who's seen her in person, like she's Jessica, I'm talking about. She doesn't look.
Well, I sent you all the pictures. She's petite. She's a petite frame, which is what figure is. Like those are the girls that excel. Yeah. Like you could say Lola's gigantic then.
Yeah. Yeah.
She got a tiny little waist and got big lats, so she looks like a big girl. But like, look at Rhea off stage. She's so cute.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Put her in my pocket. Carry her around.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
they're cute. Sydney was the same way.
So speaking of Lola, like let's look at her lower body as well, and I think this I just thought of this as well because I don't know why I just keep going back to my conversation with my mom like half an hour ago. No, more than half an hour ago. She said like maybe. Well, I mean, we don't speak for the judges, and it likely might not be the case. It won't be something that the judges would explain is the reason why one separated her from Rhea for first and second. But let's just cover like Lola's torso and just look at the lower half, especially from behind. And my mom was also saying like, I don't know if lower body wise from the back, you feel like she's just borderline muscular already for figure, and that's what she felt like. Might have contributed a little bit to that, and why and I don't think like it's muscular because if we are just looking at the glutes, the hamstring, and the quads, it's fine. It's the same reason as why when I look at somebody's upper body, what makes their upper body look a lot bit more developed is when they have very developed arms. She's got developed calves. It all starts at the peripheries, in my opinion. And I feel like the calves is the reason that makes the whole lower body look like a standout more than it should. Like if you ask me in well, you can't get away without not having calves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just love like her transitions and stuff too. Like, I mean, it's just she's just so complete in her presentation.
I just like her lat insertions are really pretty. She has a higher one, and that's really nice. I don't like it on everybody, but I like it on her.
Well, I think it just adds to her taper too.
Yeah, she's right there. Well, if anything, I'd like her glutes to a little more glute, just a touch.
Yeah, like we talked about this morning, I feel like except for Denise, all of the let me find the comparisons. All of the
that or she needs to pose softer. Because you can tell she's really posing through her hamstring in that back shot. I wonder if she would flex more of a glute than a ham.
Have you guys ever noticed, I feel like African-American ladies just have like crazy long glute insertions?
Yes. I've noticed that.
Like, I don't know if it's like, it must be like a genetic thing. Because like, look at these two and these two compared to...
Yeah, compared to Denise, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. That's why, what did we say? Tanya's part German. What else did we give her? Nigerian. Tanya's just the true hybrid.
She's all of it.
No. You see,
No,
I personally would have wanted longer glute insertions. Mine are short.
I
was
mean,
gonna say,
I'm just triggered. Tanya's 23 at 3 weeks out, and she has vascularity in her quads like I do right now. Like,
Okay, we're all upset.
as we were talking this morning in the group chat,
Oh.
it's so funny because we've been like glutes all year, and to be honest with you, the top three.
No, but I find that this is why
Yeah.
I'm always so confused, because I noticed that in every Olympia.
Yeah.
well, even
And
when I was posing with Christina told me to pose because I was popping my glutes. Like, I worked so hard to build my glutes. She's like, your glutes are too big. You need to pose them down. It's like, what?
I think
But
it just
yeah,
I think it just circles back to that, like I was telling you, Lenny, like it's not a quad contest. I think it just circles back to like you're still allowed to have a weak body part if everything else is that good. It's not all about one body part, especially because it's not like they're bad. They're just not Denise.
Nobody's bad at this level.
Yeah.
no, not at all.
Nobody's bad. But there's weaker body parts for sure.
Denise.
Just such a fan. I'm literally just such a fan of her now.
I love her.
Yeah,
I love her.
insane. And she's only what, like 24?
Oh, she is?
She's young. She's
I
young.
know she's young. Like this was her first. Didn't she just turn pro last year? You know what's crazy about Denise is she's this little alien in the sense of like, we talk about these girls that maybe have one or two freaky body parts. Everything about Denise is a little freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way it all is put together.
Yeah.
I can see her glute from the front.
Yeah.
It just goes.
And I think she came in intentionally a little bit softer because I know when I saw her at Triple O, her feedback was that she was too tight, and I think she placed like 4th or 5th at that show. And then she competed in Europe, so I think she was still fairly hard over there to hang with those European ladies. And I think she intentionally brought a little softer look here, which was good to see because I know Sandy doesn't want the glutes to be super striated out,
Denise, how tall is Denise? Because I just looked her up and I got some information. Denise is like 195 in the off season.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
She is 25
Holy
and has
hell.
tremendous potential
Yeah.
with a target weight of 195 in the off season.
Damn. Could you imagine
goodness, is
being
she-
195?
No.
She's
No
25.
way.
And she's 25.
And
She
like
would have
even
to
from
be
like
5'10".
yeah, or something, but even from like
She's
a
not.
PED standpoint, like, you look for some virilization, like hard jawline, like even listening to her talk, like it doesn't seem like she's really taking a lot of harsh stuff either because she's still very, very feminine.
So with her, I was trying to compare her with Lena as to why Lena plays the way she did and why
That
Denise
is my
plays the-
grievance that we'll get to.
Okay. Yeah.
I knew it was going to be about Lena.
So, and I spoke to Ian about this as well. He mentioned that Denise has very intricate detail that the others do not have. When she's just standing at the side lines and they were just like waiting, she was waiting to be called out. Look at the lines on the shoulders to the chest.
I don't know of
Shoulders
anyone
are
that has striations like that on stage.
Yeah, exactly. And
Maybe.
this is purely genetic because I don't see this depth of shoulders on anybody else.
Yeah.
So yeah, and she was so good because
She doesn't even need those. I need
and
those.
I was watching her do her routine
Selfish.
just now with my mom. My mom was like, Denise is clearly a 4th place finisher because I mean, of course, like not ranking top 3 because the top 3 were pretty fixed in my opinion. It was clear for all
She's
of us.
harder here.
But my mom said Denise is the next best because she said like if you play her routine, you will see that before she even hits all the shots, you already see her lines.
Yep.
Now, especially when she turns behind, she said, my mom was like, look, she hasn't even started doing the leg spread and you can see the whole back.
Yeah.
And I like that. And I think she's fixed her posing in a way that doesn't make her quads look like
Too big.
you know,
I agree.
yeah.
Oh, I think her posing's very lax.
And look at
I
you
think
see,
it's
you
very
can look
like
at
a
her
just
back.
hit it pretty soft because she doesn't have to hit it too hard.
Yep.
Yeah, she you could see her whole back before it's even there.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm saying she's
And they
very
call her.
unique.
They gave her the nickname when I was looking her up just now. Like they gave her the nickname, the German statue, and I can see why.
I saw that.
Mhm.
Yeah, she really is. She really is.
She really looks like a statue. Like she's got the kind of face as well with the features.
I was gonna say with how like striking she is, it's just the
Yeah.
whole.
She's stunning.
I think the right word for it is that she has very oriental features. Like she has very sharp features.
She's just so exotic looking. Like
Yep.
Yeah.
just like this
Yeah.
little alien statue.
She reminds me of
Yeah.
like an ancient,
Beautiful.
like those ancient Greek goddess with like those like the Cleopatra kind of like vibe. Yeah.
Mhm. Because she's very angular, but it's very
And
pretty.
and I feel like I say this all the time, but I will say before I saw her in person with how angular she was, I wasn't sure if I loved her. And then you see her in person and it kind of just like softens up something about it. So it's like seeing her in person is someone that I don't know, it's a whole vibe.
No, I haven't even seen her in person, but I like it. I like it. I trust you.
I felt like this was the best Nicole we've seen all year.
Yes.
And
Oh yeah.
I love to see it because why did she take some time away from stage, Tanya?
She had fibroids.
Oh, okay.
And this was really interesting. I think she did share publicly about it. It would basically fibroids are like I think they're like cysts, and they were like around like her uterus ish.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
so it's really strange because it was to the point where like all of us at a certain point like in prep, some of us use some anti-estrogens, a little bit of it. So there are like different how harsh they are. They do different things, but they have like a different level of in inverted commas how harsh it is. And she could be on like the highest or like not the highest, but like the harshest ones, and her estrogen would still be circulating because those fibroids are helping to produce estrogen.
Oh, okay.
So it was harder for her to get lean-ish.
Yeah.
So she always had to suffer a little bit, and I guess like finally getting them removed. And of course, like that's why she shared with me as well when we used to do posing. When she stands to the side, she says like you will notice that my midsection always looks a little bit thicker because there was so much inflammation over there from the
Okay.
fibroids. So like it came to a point like just getting it removed and then giving her body some downtime to rest and recover. And I told her like this was like the best move that she could have done for herself because that way she doesn't need to do like go to like harsher methods to get lean and just less inflammation in the body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's one of the OG ones that got me into figure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know it's great to see some of these ladies who have like really been around a while still like doing so well and being so competitive,
Personally, I
She's
think
one
this
for
is her
me.
best look
I
in a
agree.
long time.
I agree
The
completely.
whole time that I've known her,
Hmm.
about her, I think this is her best look because she has never been able to come in full. Like we always
She's
knock her for
full.
being too big, and she always has come in on the flatter side. Like she comes with no loading at all, and then finally this Olympia, I get to see her like loaded,
Yeah.
which I love.
No, I've loved her.
That's awesome. Good for her.
Mm.
Natalia.
My mom likes Natalia.
Yeah.
She says she's very symmetrical, left
Yep.
to right.
She's just everything is just so
Yeah.
complete and just she's Natalia.
And I will argue this is the best her back has ever looked. Like,
I
when she
concur.
came out,
Yeah.
yeah, she
It's
brought
way
up-
more dense.
She's so cute.
And honestly, like her glutes really give her a lot of shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why she can do that model pose very well. There's nice curves. But I can still see why I would put her behind Nicole, because Nicole still has
Yeah.
that wow
Yeah.
factor and that fresh shot.
Mhm.
I agree. All right, guys. I know
Let it rip.
I'm biased, but
Let it out, girl.
I would have loved to have seen Lena a little higher. Do I like her more? Honestly, I think I like her a little more than Nicole. I'm sorry, Nicole. I would have had Lena.
Really?
I would have had Lena fifth. But
She
I'm
has such a
biased.
youthful look to her.
Yeah. I have heard people that were there saying they would have had her higher. So I don't know if I'm totally biased or
Okay.
Now Lena was flat.
through the you notice it through the back, you know. I wonder if
through the back, I was gonna say.
I wonder if they were afraid of being too big, because Lena is a pretty big girl.
She should have came in with the New York
Those are
package.
pretty.
If she came in with
I
New
only have
York
grievances
package,
with the back pose.
Sorry, go ahead. One of you both talk
One
about
at a time.
Yeah. No, I was saying she should have came in with the New York package.
Okay. Yeah. I'll pull that up next. I just
Gosh,
feel like
she looks so good.
she just lost a little bit of detail through her back, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, she was not popping the way Denise was popping. That's why.
Yeah. I still love her though.
I think she was so close. I really do.
You know,
I think she was really
and
close.
it sounded
Oh,
like a
and-
lot of them had to. Didn't Tanya? Wasn't it you that said they had to wait pretty long backstage before they got on? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love all those little. Oh, I love that.
I
I really love
Lena
Pursuit
because
too.
I always
It's
find
not
that
about
she's
that,
very-
but
I'm sorry. Henny, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just yapping about her suit, honestly.
I'm so
I think she
sorry.
looks so
I'm so
cute.
sorry that I always like end up like talking around the same.
No, guys, I swear there's like a talent to like being on these things with more than like two people, because we all start.
Yeah.
It's so much harder.
You just have to guess.
Yeah.
You have to guess
I feel
when
like we
someone's
do
going to talk.
well. Yeah, we do good. We're fine.
No, I was just saying that Lena is a very smiley person. That's why I like her.
Oh,
Me
she's
too.
so
Honestly,
cute,
like
guys.
in the men's open, I love that Tonio was smiling. Like of all the men's open bodybuilders,
Yes.
like he was smiling. It's cute.
You can be big and scary and also cute.
And smile. Yeah, that was me on stage at Sasquatch. I was like,
I mean, I love the really like fierce, like Lola type stuff too. But I love when
Yeah.
they give me a little smile. Oh, it's so cute.
I'm not the biggest Jennifer fan, guys. I think she's done
neither.
I think she's done really well in like streamlining her physique,
Mhm.
since she doesn't have the most gifted structure.
I like that
nothing
she
is-
went blonde instead of brunette. That's all I got.
That's
I
so
swear the
sweet.
figure top 10. The figure top 10 had a huge German like invasion this
I
year.
know.
I tell you, I think I'm
All right,
wearing red
guys,
next
we're
time
all
because
moving
I
to
seem to be all the
Germany.
people that win.
Yeah, right.
I'm
But
doing
we're
red.
all gonna move to
I just
Germany.
thought-
I look so bad in red.
Those are my people.
Oh my
I
god,
don't think
yeah.
that's.
Actually,
I think red looks good on everybody.
no, I find that it's a hit or miss kind of color on like a lot of us. Like blue would be something that anyone can rock.
I love blue.
But,
The
like,
only reason I
red-
don't love red is I feel like by the time you're like all tanned up, it's all there's not enough contrast.
Orangey?
There's a little contrast, you know.
I think it's only for people who really have the conditioning.
Okay.
I think it highlights good conditioning because it is kind of like, yes, all kind of nah together and it looks really nice. And it can make some girls look harder though. I don't know how else
Yeah.
to word that. But I think there's a reason why the wellness girls all wear it.
Okay. That kind of makes sense, because Jennifer is always like nailed peak wise, I feel like.
Okay, so
And it's just
Haley, I
kinda
wanted
like-
to ask you. I had like a question for everyone because I was just looking at the Olympia backdrop. What color of a suit do you think that you girls would have been doing for this background? What do you think you would
Okay,
have been?
that's a valid point, because the red does look nice with this backdrop.
But like, do you know the backdrop before you do the show?
I honestly ran I painted my nails red just to give it a tester already. I was like, well, I'm feeling red. I do love the way red looks with the show can.
Yeah. I'm such a blue purple girl. I would have done blue or purple.
I love blue and
I
purple.
love purple though.
I think I would have done like
Purple's a good
Lina's
in between. It's in between the red and the blue. It just
What would you have done,
can't
Tanya?
decide to do purple.
I would have done like same as Lina, probably like pink.
I was going to say that Lena's looked really pretty too. I could just be thinking that because we literally just looked at her, but I felt like immediately, even on show day, I was like, damn, I really like her suit. And I normally don't pay a ton of attention unless I.
No, I mean my pro
That's her
debut
suit.
suit was pink, and then my check-in suit is also pink.
Yeah. I kind of love pink on me too. And I think anyone with like darker.
Do you still fit in your pro debut suit, Tanya?
I never tried.
I still fit my check-in, like that jasmine or blue whatever suit. That is from my first competition in 2018, and I am such a psycho superstitious human. I will not change that posing suit. Like I can't.
I like it.
No, it will forever be my check-in suit, and I don't think I'll probably grow out of it ever.
I mean, Missy's blue.
It's hard to grow out of a posing suit.
Oh, I love this suit. I love the ombre blue white, very Greek girl.
Very interesting though. My mom was watching finals, and the one thing that she said was, I don't remember anybody's suit. She said, but Missy's suit looked the best because it catches your eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like with me, I'm either going to notice the suit because I love it, or I'm going to notice the suit because I don't like it. And anything in between is still okay.
Oh, yeah.
I feel
sometimes
I feel
you
like
don't want a standout suit.
Yeah.
No, agreed. And no, totally. I'm really shocked at some of these girls who can keep their belly button rings in when they get that lean.
I'm new to the belly button ring gang, so I'll let you know once I get lean how that goes.
I do feel like Missy's back improved from Sasquatch.
I agree.
I think she tightened up a little bit. I think again, this front shot is just killer on her. I think it might be a size thing on streamlining herself to be more figure.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I still wonder what would you guys think about her continuing to grow and push into women's physique? I know that's very left field.
A little bit.
Stay here. Okay. Just wanted to see everyone's thoughts. Haley's like,
her glute.
Given a year or two, given a year or three.
Well, I'm trying to imagine, right? Like if she changes her training and she like really put on tissue, I'm trying to give it a fair like assessment.
Well, and let's all remember like a year ago with what she went through with her surgery with her knee, and like the fact that she accrued the size on her quads. I mean, like they did, because generally with the meniscus and the ACL stuff, because I think it ended up also being ACL, they have to do that hamstring allograft. So I mean, they have to take from the hamstring as well, and like to go through that, like regenerate part of that tendon, like put on the size in her quads she did. Like I think if she really wanted to, she could. I don't think that's a thought at all. I think figures her home, but I just think it'd be cool.
I think her structure would support. I think her structure would support it, just looking at her. But as far as, because I think she has the shape that could change into women's physique just based on like her quad structure and everything. She would just have to put a lot of tissue like on her glutes and her arms. And also,
I think in all fairness, I feel like that's kind of the feedback for a lot of figure girls. Is like if you want her body, if you want to put more size on, then you probably
have at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Missy improved from like her first pro debut in figure earlier this year to now. I think her presentation too, like she looks more comfortable, like her quarter turns look smoother.
It's her legs from the back that I don't like.
You know what though? She's got a great little hamstring from the side. Well, not little hamstring. She's got a great.
Yeah, like this shot's pretty, but then when she turns around, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, see, and I wish I could nail those model poses. Like, I don't have that like, again, when I was posing with Christina and did like a side tricep like that, and she was like, yeah, don't do that. I just wish I had that. I don't have that.
I respect that though. I respect it.
Yes. I just want that cool model shot. Like, yeah, like the one with Christina, like her leg looks great there. Like, I want
Yeah, no, it's
that. That looks
crazy that
great.
hers looks like that, and then she turns around and you're like, donde está?
Yeah.
Where is it?
She
Is there
really
one with the back shot? Keep going.
She really does have great. Hold on, let me find her. She's got great model poses, though. You know.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah,
I think it's crazy though that her glutes insert the way they do from the side, and then you look at it from the back and you're like, where is it?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Do one more outside of the top 10. Oh, two more. So don't forget about Tamara. I think this girl's going to be, once she
This is cute.
gets a little older and just a little more density and maturity, like that's going to be a really hard shape to be.
This is mental.
No, she's
Yeah,
got like she's got it.
Yeah, I want to know what that waistline measurement is.
Like, imagine her when she's been going at it as long as like Nicole Graham, you know, like she's gonna.
Yeah.
Genetically,
she's got the structure.
Yeah. Oh, I guess
she could do that.
I guess I didn't put Manuela in here. I thought Manuela had it really, but I'm a Manuela fan. I know.
Honorable mention.
This look is just so like, it just reminds you of Lataria Watts and Candice Carter. I can see her just going at it for 10 years and she would be in the top 3 consistently.
Yeah. Like I see her standing next to Lola and Nicole and Jessica and Rhea and all of those guys.
Someone bring out a tape measure. I want to know what her waist measurement is.
Yeah, someone DM her like, hey, we're just curious. What was your waist?
I got it. I'm on it right now.
It looks itty bitty.
Hello.
She's got like just her stomach in there.
She doesn't post anything, but yeah. Anyway, does anybody want me to bring anybody else that they saw that was like a noticeable?
Manuela was really a standout. This was the best she's looked, and the suit was so pretty as well, and she was gorgeous.
I thought she looked great. I wish there was more stuff up here, but I thought I made a slide.
Yeah, I loved like the hair with the suit.
Yeah. So I love her look.
She always does a bright suit, and I do appreciate that.
And once again, she just turned pro last year. So to be 12th, she ended up 12th. So that was really nice to see.
Yeah.
I didn't realize she just went pro last year.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for her.
She's built like a brick. A good brick.
Yeah.
But like her abs are so bricked out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love when I see that though.
No, that's me.
Sometimes it's a little iffy for figure though.
Yeah, and see, I was talking about that with Morgan last night. I think honestly, like with how bricky I am, I almost like want to try doing how Lola vacuums a little bit because I am like etched and I want to see what that looks like. So I'm going to start kind of messing with that.
That's pretty interesting, and you might not be wrong about that because like Elaine, your abs it's very deep. You have very deep abs, and it's a good thing though.
No, but you can get away with a little vacuum and still have ab lines, whereas other girls who have shallow abs can't do that.
Like me and Jessica.
Whatever. It's okay. I'll give you guys my abs if I can have everything else on you guys. Especially, Jessica, I just can't get over Jessica's back. Jessica, your back looks so sick right now. And Haley, your fucking legs. And Tanya, obviously, everything. Like, you guys just look stellar.
It's all because we're chunky time right now.
I would like to actually
trade.
But yeah.
But just wait. I can't wait for a long
I think everybody has good abs, though.
Oh, yeah.
I say nobody has bad abs.
Yeah.
I don't have any abs.
I mean,
no, I'm being.
I feel like they're there.
No, I'm being serious. I don't have any abs. Anybody else that I need to bring up?
No.
I think we got them all. least the ones I'm thinking of.
Did you want me to bring Sarah up? Sarah Crail?
I do think that Sarah needs deeper abs.
Someone who I talked about the girl who won the Arizona, the Phoenix Pro, Christina. I don't know. I was kind of bummed. I thought she was going to place a little higher.
I thought she was, but when she walked out, I was like, nope, not this time.
Oh,
yeah. You're like rats. That's why when I saw her walk out, I was like, well, I'm not winning that part.
Yep. But
that's okay. We tried.
It was exciting. It's always, God, I feel like when shows like that roll around, it's just so exciting to watch everybody.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bodybuilding is alive and well, guys. It's not lacking.
Yeah. So.
It's a good time right now. So for everybody who thinks that bodybuilding is just like, not that good right now, it is great.
Mm-hmm.
It's great right now.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
Maybe the guys too.
It'll be interesting to see how they run it next year because they're going to add Fit Model. And guys, like, I don't know.
You think it's going to get put on day 2?
Well, I think they would be wise to do like 3 days because think about it. They didn't start finals until 7:00 Pacific time. Like I couldn't even stay up for the men's open and I'm in the same time zone. Granted, I know I go to bed early, but I still stayed up until 9:30 and finally I was just
honestly, I was surprised when men's opens was at 1 p.m. my time. And I was
wow. And like we talked about in the group chat, it's kind of like, so Classic had 8 call outs, Bikini had God only knows how many call outs, and they're only placing everyone through 16th place. So it's almost like you need some sort of like, I know they reworked the qualification standard. So hopefully that'll kind of like,
that should help a little bit.
But if not, it's like, at least score these people or maybe just let them go. I don't know.
Well, if they're not even going to give them a good score to just find out where they're going to be, it's like, well, why even look at them?
I did hear privately they do score them. They just don't release.
That's lame.
Well, I guess as long
as not lame that they're scoring it, but lame that we don't get to see it.
Yeah,
but I do want to see it because to me, I do. Even if I had like a lineup of like 50 people, I want to know if I'm number 50.
Yeah. So I guess as long
as they were,
see it, maybe they just don't release it for the public. Okay, I'll give them that, but maybe the public wants to know too.
I'm following along. I want to know.
I think, and honestly, I don't know why like they don't release it because the only reason I can think of like not releasing it is it to just save people face.
I don't know.
I think circling back to what Haley said too with bodybuilding being alive and well, I know we didn't cover it, but like women's bodybuilding this year, I just like, besides the talent that was there, like just some of the camaraderie, like you see Ashley and Hunter like posing with each other and like that just makes me so happy. Like bodybuilding is alive and well and there's good quality humans with incredible physiques that are in there too. So yes, and I think we're going to see a lot more extremely talented women's bodybuilder pros that are coming in shows next year too.
And I think we all, circling back to like what I said earlier, I think we all kind of need to do our part to bring attention to it. I know it's not always comfortable, but like as Tanya mentioned, it's not about like posting check-ins every single day if you don't want to post them, but just something to support each other.
I will say it's kind of it makes me nervous because I had some check-in stuff that I just took for myself for this week, and I was like, I don't want to post them right after we're watching the Olympia. Not off-season ones. I looked at them after looking at those girls, and I said, maybe we'll do some next week.
Maybe in a couple of weeks.
Let's give everybody some time to not remember what the really lean girls look like, and then I'll post mine.
Yeah.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
But I think we're all going.
Eleni, you can still post.
Yeah.
Oh, especially today. Today's a high day. I look like a flat little pancake today.
A little pump.
So, flat little pancake, but my back feels better, so we're okay. Everything's crisis is averted.
Good.
Dude, Yeah, everything's fine. And it absolutely was my fault. Tanya, it was definitely nothing, like, it was my fault. It was my fault being stupid. So we're all better. We're all good. Everything's back on track. So high day for Lenny today.
We don't
Enjoy your high day.
All right.
But it's on a
Right.
rest day too. So anyway.
That's the best.
Yes.
I can't wait to
get
see
ready.
Hades check in because I
Dude,
think we're all
same.
going to be so wow.
Mm-hmm.
I
Wow.
love that you're excited about it. Let's give it another week or so. Because we just looked at those girls again. So let's let that leave your memory
You look great. I see.
and remember what it looks like to be.
I know.
Did you see
Yeah.
Did you smell the selfie? Did you
Yes,
like it?
I saw the selfie. I was fangirling.
I swear I'm going to take that mirror home. I'm taking that mirror home. You walk by that thing and I swear to God, it's a fun house mirror. They got that angled, I think, the wrong way. Like, it's angling up this way. It's nice, though. That mirror makes you think you could do wellness, even. It just, you pop it just right.
Wow. That is so curvy of a mirror.
I was checking it out yesterday. I was looking behind it. And I was like, maybe it like needs to be like moved a little bit because there's something wrong with this mirror. But I'm still gonna take selfies in it. So just remember that. It adds 5 pounds.
I'm just happy I spent the Olympia weekend with the 4 of you. Like,
Yeah.
it beats
Hell yeah, guys.
fun
I'm glad that
when
we
you
did
have,
too.
like,
That was
4
so
of,
much
like,
fun.
your friends that you're just like doing this with.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Totally.
One
All right.
year they should let us live stream it and yap on it.
All
Maybe
right.
in a few years.
Yeah. Yeah. Once we nail our predictions.
I know we're done yapping.
I just want to eat.
Yeah, I gotta go eat, gotta go train. Tanya's gotta go to sleep. Haley's gotta go lay in the sun. Haley's frozen.
Haley got upset at Hannah.
Well, that's one way to end it. All right. All right.
All right. This was a good closing.
I was gonna say, it's like, okay. All right. They cut her off. We cut her off. All right. Bye, everybody.
Wait, let me take a picture of this. I gotta get a picture of this one. All right. Okay, let's go. Oh, yeah, picture? Okay, picture. Picture. Okay, yeah, I got it.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.